Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jimmy James. You're watching the football special here on Catch It Live First. I almost said the betting shop, which we're going to have at half time because I've got to do the horse racing results. Empire Maker in the chat. I am here. Where were you on Saturday? You was hiding. I bet you've had a shocker this week, mate, haven't you? You've had a shocker. After Tranmere let you down on the weekend. I bet you were dreading going into work, mate. Was it as bad as you thought, or was it not? Was it not too bad? I hope for your sake it was okay. We have got also an earlier kick-off. Monaco 1, Aston Villa 0. That was in the Champions League. Bolton Wanderers and Charlton. That game has started, but it's been paused. There's a medical emergency in one of the stands, so hopefully everybody involved in that is going to be okay. Swansea 1, Sheffield United 0. Bianchini on 7 minutes giving Swansea the lead. And Bonnyrigg Rose 1, Spartans FC 0. A Neil Martinuik penalty on 4 minutes, giving Bonnyrigg Rose the lead. We'll have all of these Champions League matches starting at 8 o'clock. And Everton under 18s 2, Wolves under 18s 0. Sutton 0, West Brom under 21s 1. Riverside Stadium, 8 minutes gone, Middlesbrough 0, West Brom 0. Empire Maker says it was fine. The big boss was coming in, so the manager treated the place like a military camp. Your luck was in, mate. Your luck was in. Gateshead 0, Newcastle under 21s 1. And it's now Sutton 1, West Brom under 21s 1. Sutton equalising pretty quickly there. MKM Stadium, Hull 0, QPR 0. Hull will be looking for 3 points there to try and move away from the bottom 4. And they've just had a good chance there. Good save by the keeper down sharply to his right-hand side. Queen of the South 0, Inverness 1. Join us tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock, work permitting that is. Wisła Krakow, they have got a friendly against the Ukrainian team named... It escapes me for a minute, but it will be a 1 o'clock kickoff. Empire Mix said I would rather be getting peppered all day. Mate, the other thing is a sending off as well. That's 2 games running now, isn't it? I think for Tranmere, 2 red cards. Need to start picking up some points, mate. Definitely. They're getting dragged into that relegation battle. Queen of the South 0, Inverness Cali Thistle 1. It was Alfie Babbage on 10 minutes, giving Inverness Cali the lead. Empire Maker got away without getting greased on Monday because Tranmere lost. His mate supported MK at Wimbledon. The big bosses were in, so everyone had to behave. Scunthorpe 1, Brackley Town 0. Stourbridge 0, Bedford 1. And Oxford United 0. Luton 1. Chance here for Blackburn. Good save by the keeper, tipping it over the crossbar. It was Tom Krause on 11 minutes, giving Luton the lead away at Oxford. Yeah, still at Ewood Park, still 0-0. Good chance there for Blackburn, actually. Good save by the keeper. Who were result in the Champions League earlier on for Aston Villa, losing 1-0 away at Monaco. Just trying to see if we can see this Luton goal against Oxford. Edge of the box, down the right-hand side. Nice little ball into the box there, and a snapshot. Good finish, really. Did well to get the shot past the defender. But nothing the keeper could do there. And north of the border, Queen of the South have equalised against Inverness Cali Thistle. Just 2 minutes they had that lead. It is now Adam Brooks making it Queen of the South 1, Inverness Cali Thistle 1. Just got to check the volume as well. Bear with me 1 second.
Fight against it. No, it's all just 2 minutes. They had that lead. Adam Brooks making it on the other side.
Yeah, that's okay. That is okay. I almost went and watched Plymouth Parkway tonight. Went and watched them. But busy day at work and so on and so on, and then didn't happen. If you ever want to go and watch Plymouth Parkway, by the way, if you're in the southwest, it's £12 for a ticket. Parking can be a little bit tricky though, apparently. So they do run regular shuttles to the ground, but £12 to get in, I don't think that's bad at all. Boreham would have taken the lead against Hampton and Richmond. It's now 1-0 to the home side. Slough 0, Torquay United 1. The teams are coming out in the Champions League matches. That's a score correction, as you can see at the bottom down here. No, it's all back to front. It's Scunthorpe 0, Brackley Town 0. We thought Scunthorpe had taken the lead. Not so. Yeah, at Q2, I am going to have to do the betting shop, the horse racing results. So I'll do it on this stream and then I'll upload it as well as a video later on as well. So if you're waiting for the betting shop, it will be out tonight. The final race didn't finish until 7:45. Sutton 2, West Brom under 21s 1 now. Empire Maker says, I'm watching Liverpool v Lille. Yeah, that's on Prime, isn't it, mate? Amazon Prime. Is that the only one that's on? Or are they all on? Gateshead 1, Newcastle under 21s 1. Gateshead getting back on level terms there. I've got my Amazon Prime, but I need another telly. And I want... let's have a look down here. I'm on Sky at the moment. Let's have a look who's doing the... Let's have a look. I'll have to open that as well. Well, that's saying excellent connection, so nothing I can do about that. Right. Yeah, Millwall and Cardiff's on live. Yeah, TNT Sports, Benfica, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid and Leverkusen, Sky Sports 8, plus Swansea and Sheffield United. Should be more. There should be. There it is. Liverpool and Lille. And yeah, they're all on there. It's all gone quiet. This is what we like. Although we could do with some more goals, probably. Empire Maker says, there is a Bulgaria flag at the Liverpool match. We're doing this again, are we, mate? This takes me back to last summer with the Euros. Oh, West Brom almost went close there. Still 0-0 though at the Riverside Stadium. And Millwall 1, Cardiff 0. Callum Scanlon on 2 minutes, giving Millwall a lead. That burst Cardiff's bubble after their 3-0 victory over Swansea on the weekend. Let's have a look what happened with that goal. How was it scored? Only in, 2 minutes gone there. Just a driving run from the right-hand side. Defender had his... needs to be stronger there. Scanlon was too strong. Just drilled it left-footed first time past the keeper in the box. Nothing the keeper could do there. Defender's got to do better. Watford 0, Preston 1. Osmajic on 17 minutes getting Preston underway. Scored a few in the last few games as Osmajic, and the reason I remember is his name is hard to pronounce. 17 minutes gone there at Vicarage Road. I think I had that. Did I have that as a Watford win on my coupon? Can't remember. Oh, I've done it again. I forgot to do my Super 6. What an absolute plum you are, Jimmy. God, I don't know how that got in against Watford there. It was the acutest of acute angle, and the ball must have travelled from almost the edge of the 18-yard box as well. Keeper will be disappointed. Empire Maker says, I've only recently learnt about Farsley Celtic. It's very sad what is going on. Mate, you've got the better of me there. I don't know what has been going on. Fill us in. Early goal in the Champions League. Benfica 1, Barcelona 0. Let's see if we can find that. And Gateshead 1, Newcastle under 21s 2 now. Let's obviously we can watch this Barcelona goal. Cool, blimey. It was a long crossfield ball from right to left. Found the number 3 for Benfica. First time crossing. First striker let it go. And then just first time shot. Side of the foot. Past the keeper. No chance. 6 yards out. Lovely goal for Benfica there. That's Pavlidis. Evangelos Pavlidis on 2 minutes. Benfica 1-0 up. Farsley Celtic. You have whet me appetite with that one now, mate. Let's have a see what's on the go. Ewood Park, still Blackburn 0, Coventry 0. Corner came in from the right hand side there for Blackburn, won in the bit of a scramble at the back. Keeper punches it. The scuff shot came in, headed point blank. Keeper with another good save to his right hand side. How Blackburn have not at least got one on the board. Coventry can thank the keeper. Coventry can thank their keeper. Empire Maker, I'm going to get over to that post you've just put up now because I want to read that. Boreham Wood 2, Hampton and Richmond 0. Boreham Wood pulling away. Empire Maker writes, Farsley Celtic owner has taken all the money out of the club and left the stadium abandoned. They now play at a stadium 2 hours away. The away fans have a shorter journey. Now that sucks, mate, doesn't it? That sucks. And it is still Boreham Wood 1, Hampton and Richmond 0. That second one for Boreham Wood has been chalked off. Couldn't tell you why. So I'm assuming he was in his rights to take the money, and he's just done one, or has he sort of embezzled the money and done one? It's rotten when that happens, especially for the fans. It's Rochdale 2, Stoke City under 21s 0. Yeah, it's amazing how many fans watch lower lower league team. I mean, I grown up loving Manchester United. I obviously support Wisła Krakow as well. But Oxford have just equalised at Luton. It's now Oxford United 1, Luton 1. Luton took an early lead there, but all square now. Thank you to Mitchell Hellick on 23 minutes. Oxford back on level terms. And they are currently in a relegation battle in the 6th tier of English football. And there are fans are boycotting the matches. There are about 50 fans at the matches. Just going to watch this goal from Oxford, the equaliser for Hellick. So it was a move down the left-hand side, crossed into the box, onto a penalty spot almost. Hellick got there just before the defender, stuck a leg out and put it to the keeper's left. Nothing the keeper could do, and that's 1-1. Oldham 0, York City 1. Yeah, how many people? So obviously I've got Manchester United and I've got Wisła Krakow. It works for me. But I also like the lower league clubs. I like Radcliffe. I like Plymouth Parkway. And I think a lot of people who go and watch... Oh, it was handball. I'm just looking... It was a handball for Osmajic, I think, but yeah, sorry, for Scanlon for Millwall, definitely a handball, but no VAR, is there? That goal will stand. Yeah, so I think a lot of people who go and watch clubs like Farsley, Celtic, like Radcliffe, like Plymouth Parkway, I don't think they're your main club who you support. I'm not saying everybody. You know, there will be diehard fans who that's their club and that's who they support. But I bet a lot of the fans who go are just football fans, and it's local to them. Oh my word! Borough almost going 0-1 down there to West Brom. Player just couldn't get enough on it at the back post. Hales 0-2, Royston 0. But with Plymouth Parkway, yeah, to go and watch Plymouth Parkway, I don't know what their average crowd is, but £12 to get in, I don't think that's bad at all. They've got good facilities there. If you want a pint or something to eat, then, you know, you can do so. It was Malachi Walcott on 24 minutes, putting York in the lead away at Oldham. It's Oldham 0, York 1. And Paymaker says the majority of the fans are Buxton fans, because that's where they play. Yeah, that's it. If you're a football fan, and it's not, you know, it's not extortionate to get in. But I'll tell you what is funny. It's just come to me now. It's £12 to go and watch Plymouth Parkway. Good value, I think. But if you want to go and watch Wisła Krakow, it's about 10 quid. It just goes to show how currency and values, and it's all messed up. Slovan Bratislava 0, Stuttgart 1. Oxford United 1, Luton 2. Mark McGuinness on 26-minute free kick came in right to that corridor of uncertainty, headed it towards goal. The keeper padded it out with both of his hands, but the referee's blown his whistle. The ball must have gone over the line. It was Jamie Lewling on 11 minutes for Stuttgart, giving them a 1-0 lead away at Bratislava. So yeah, just 4 minutes, Oxford got back on level terms. Good free kick though, that, I've got to say, from Luton. Whipped in from the right-hand side into that corridor of uncertainty, header at the back post. The keeper kind of got two hands on it, but just pushed it out. but it had already been adjudged to have gone across the line. Forest Green 2, Blackburn under-21s 2. Weymouth 0, Maidstone 1. Bournemouth under-21s 0, Brentford under-21s 2. Chippenham 1, Worthing 0. Empire Maker says it's because of the low GDP per capita in Poland. It's also because, mate, it's also because they don't rip you off as much as we get ripped off in the UK, that is for sure. If you want to go to Wisła Krakow and you want to sit in the VIP section in the comfy chairs and what have you, it's about 50 quid. It costs you more than that if you want to go to Old Trafford for a normal seat. Tamworth 1, Leeds under-21s 0. And it's all very sedate at the minute. Man, we've got 57 games in play at the moment that we're covering. I think on the weekend it was something like 180. There's a goal, Middlesbrough 1, West Brom 0. West Brom could have took the lead, but it is Middlesbrough who've got the upper hand at the moment. A break down the left-hand side. Didn't put the cross in early, played it back central, and a shot from about... Blimey! A shot from about 30 yards to the keeper's left-hand side. I think he caught the keeper a little bit unawares there. It was Hayden Hackney on 29 minutes. Keeper got something on it, but he couldn't keep it out. He must have been 30 yards, 25, 30 yards out there. It's dipped a little bit on the keeper, but the keeper did get some hand on it, but couldn't keep it out. Middlesbrough 1, West Brom 0. Empire Maker said, at Celtic, there is a section where you only see half the pitch, and that costs 20 quid. Really? I never knew that, mate. Barcelona are back on level terms with Benfica. Let's see if we can see that goal. Derby 0, Sunderland 1. Ball to the right-hand side. Good finish under the keeper there from Mayenda on 28 minutes. Keeper couldn't get down quick enough. And Bologna 0, Borussia Dortmund 1. Gurusai with a 15-minute penalty. Let's have a look at this Benfica. Oh, is it? Yeah, it was a penalty for Barcelona. Bologna 0, Dortmund 1. With just on that, yeah, that Gurusai penalty. It was Lewandowski putting Barcelona back on level terms on 13 minutes with a penalty. Gainsborough 1, Matlock 1. Gainsborough getting back level. At Celtic, there is a section where you only see half the pitch, and that costs 20 quid. I've got to say, I didn't know that, mate, I've got to say. And the normal price is 40 quid. There is also a French flag at the Liverpool match. That's because they're playing Lille. Blimey! How on earth? How Watford haven't scored there? Twice. 2 clearances off the line from Preston. If somebody, it's one of them, if somebody had stopped the match and said, what happens next? You'd have said, yeah, a goal. Wasn't to be. What's that playing up for now? Why is that playing up? Ah, we're okay. We're golden again, as they say. Field still, Liverpool 0, Lille 0. Forest Green 3, Blackburn under-21s 2. Gainsborough 1, Matlock 1. We've done that one. What's the... I'm not watching that, mate. That game, mate. Liverpool and Lille. What's the crack there? Liverpool on top, I'm guessing. I would expect so, the way Liverpool are playing. I know they left it late on the weekend, didn't they, to get the 2 goals, but that's a sign of a good side, isn't it? I Atalanta 5, Sturm Graz 0 from earlier on. Empire Maker says the atmosphere in Anfield is dead. And the Brick Community Stadium, Wigan 1, Burton 0. Goal scorer to follow. It was a ball, split the defence open. Ooh, it was kind of gone through the keeper as well. Keeper will be disappointed there. It's that man again, Asgard. He's been scoring for fun for Wigan. Border shot 2, Fulham under 21s 0. If he's not careful, he's going to get poached away, Asgard, from Wigan. Somebody who's desperate in this transfer window, they'll be poaching him. Empire Maker said it's constant passing around at the back. Yeah, Fleetwood 1, MK Dons 0. It's all right, all that possession football and that, but it gets a bit dull at times, I think. I suppose if you're a football purist, then it's good to see, but I like to see a bit of up and atom football. It was Ryan Broom on 33 minutes putting Fleetwood in the lead. And Peterborough 1, Exeter 0. Goal scorer to follow. And Millwall have doubled their lead now against Cardiff. Millwall 2, Cardiff 0. Peterborough's goal scorer was Hector Cipriano on 34 minutes. Peterborough 1, Exeter 0. And Red Star 0, PSV 1. Goal scorer to follow. Wigan 1, Burton 1. That didn't last long. Burton back on level terms there, and they're having a bit of a poor season, Burton, aren't they, as well? It was Luke de Jong on 17 minutes, putting PSV into the lead. Yeah, we're covering 57 games tonight. I think on the weekend it was something like... I'm sure it was 183 games. It can't have been. It might have been 83. But I'm sure it was in the hundreds. Either way, I'll find out this weekend because it'll be a full programme again. Wigan 1, Burton 1. It was John Daddy Budvarsen on 34 minutes getting Burton's equaliser. Venezavadze 0, PSV 1. I'm waiting to see these goals, the second one for Millwall and the second one and the first one for Burton. Now, Empire Maker says, can you do a watch along for Man City v Chelsea on Saturday, please, at 5:30? Possibly, mate. Possibly. It'll be a good game, that's for sure. We're just going to see, it was Denore on 19 minutes, getting Millwall's second. It's that man again, Scanlon. Too strong for the defenders. Pulls it back, edge of the 6-yard box, and Norrie just side foots it in. Simple goal. Once again, that's Cardiff's defence not being strong enough there. To be disappointed with that. As will my mate Ben James. He's still not sent a report in from weekend. In fact, I've not heard from him. Chesham 0, Chelmsford 1. Empire Maker says, why are Millwall so hated? I'm going to have a guess it's because of the fans. I'm going to say it's because of the fans. I know a lot of players didn't like going to Millwall, did they? Because they said it was so hostile and what have you. Boreham Wood 2, Hampton and Richmond 0. Will it stand this time? We thought they got a 2-0 lead earlier. Oh, Burton's goal. Good save by the keeper for Wigan, but the rebound came out to Bodvarsson and he put the ball past him while he was still on the floor, really. Wigan 1, Burton 1. Yeah, I reckon it's because of the fans. That's all I can think. Empire Maker, using that same logic, every football club in Turkey should be hated. Okay, then if it's not that, what are your thoughts? Why do you think Millwall are so hated? Well, that was a poor goal as well for Exeter to concede. Cipriano on 34 minutes. Too easy, like Sunday League defending that. Benfica 2, Barcelona 1. Bonnyrigg Rose 1, Spartans 1. Spartans getting back on level terms. And Oldham 0, York 2. Ollie Pearce on 38 minutes, doubling York's lead. It was Pavlidis on 22 minutes getting Benfica back in front. And it was Cameron Russell on 39 minutes getting Spartans FC back on level terms with Bonnyrigg Rose. 1-1 there. Empire Maker says old ownership. I mean, well, if you're going to go with old ownership, you could go with, I mean, United are going to be hated then, because I don't think anybody likes, that's Manchester United, by the way. The Glazers must be one of the least favourite owners. They're the least favourite owners that Manchester United have ever had, that is for sure. But I think it's because of the reputation of the fans. And also, speaking of Turkey, a lot of their fans aren't, a lot of their clubs aren't liked, are they, because of the fans? Who was it? Was it Liverpool who played in Turkey? You'll know this, mate. I'm going from memory. Crveni Zvezda 0, PS, we'll give them the proper name, PSV 2. Was it Liverpool who they were getting stabbed with Stanley knives and what have you, and had a real bad time in Turkey? Was it against Fenerbahce or Galatasaray or something? Empire Maker says a lot of clubs are hated for ownership. So, for example, the Red Bull clubs. You have got to be in your bonnet about them Red Bull clubs, haven't you, mate? And you hate them. I don't know if you watched Saturday's football special live, but RB Leipzig, they were 3-0 up at half-time, and Bochum came back in the second half and drew 3-3. And I think I said in the watch, in the watch along, Empire Maker will be happy with that. He hates everything, anything Red Bull. Blackburn 0, Coventry 1. Ellis Sims on 41 minutes giving Coventry the lead now. After, it's a score correction. It is that going to start? Right, we'll let that sort itself out with Red Star Belgrade and PSV Eindhoven. It's saying 1-0 as a correction, then it's giving it PSV 2 goals, Gus Till on 25 minutes. And Pablos Barrios Rivas for Atletico Madrid. Been a naughty boy, he's been sent off for serious foul play on 25 minutes. I don't know what they're doing here with this Champions League. They've now got it Gus Till on 25 minutes. Now it's Gus Till on 23 minutes after they did an initial score correction. Come on, get your video printer sorted out. Carnage. Chesham 1, Chelmsford 1. Chesham getting back on level terms there. Empire Maker, I'm sorry, but at the Red Bull Arena in Leipzig, there is a massive Red Bull logo. Riverside Stadium, still 1-0. Cross coming in from the left-hand side there. Well, good chance there for Middlesbrough, but I don't know who it was. He just couldn't get his head onto it. Would have been 2-0. As it is still 1-0. West Brom unlucky not to have scored earlier, and they've paid for it with that Hackney 29th minute opener. Chippenham 1, Worthing 1, Worthing back level. Empire Maker says, at least with Red Bull Leipzig, it is Red Bull Sport Leipzig. It is Red Bull Sport Leipzig. Yeah, they're not hiding it. It's still Bologna 0, Borussia Dortmund 1, with that Guirassy penalty on 15 minutes. Club Brugge 0, Juventus 0, Liverpool 0, Lille 0. Now they've, it's officially now, Red Star Belgrade 0, PSV Eindhoven 2, De Jong on 17 minutes and Till on 23 minutes. So they just adjusted the time of the goal there. Wealdstone 0, Brighton under-21s 1, and Scunthorpe 1, Brackley Town 0. Scunthorpe thought they had the lead earlier. They didn't, but they have now. And it's not going well for Plymouth Parkway. Plymouth Parkway 0, Hanwell Town 2. They need some results. Plymouth Parkway to pull away from the bottom four and to keep getting dragged back into it. Tamworth 2, Leeds under-21s 0. Empire Maker, who's Tranmere's next home match against? Is it going to be one they can look to get a result from, or are they going to be struggling? Empire Maker says you can't buy a football club to use it for promotion reasons. Well, the answer to that is you can, because they have. Whether it's right that they should do, I suppose if they put the money back into the club, fair enough. I mean, they do it with Formula 1, don't they? Do you know when Red Bull took over the Formula 1 team, which team was it that they took over from? Was it Braun? Half-time, Queen of the South 1, Inverness Cali Thistle 1. Wealdstone 0, Brighton under-21s 1, Tamworth 2, Leeds under-21s 0. Empire Maker says, oh, Gillingham. Didn't you have a pre-season against Gillingham? And it was it something like 4-all or 3-3 or something? Something like that, or I might have dreamt it. But what are you expecting from that? First of all, we don't want a loss. Benfica 3, Barcelona 0. Bournemouth under-21s 0, Brentford under-21s 3 now. And it was from the penalty spot. Pavlidis, it's a 30-minute penalty and it's his hat-trick. Benfica 3, Barcelona 1. Empire Maker says, oh, that was filed, yeah. That's it, filed. I'm going to have to do the horse racing results at half-time. AFC Tottenham 1 from 0. Half-time, Bonnyrigg Rose 1, Spartans FC 1. In the Championship, Derby 0, Sunderland 1. That's a half-time. I'm going to try and get up at some point and Frankie James's cousin is I don't know if he's on the board or he's quite high up at Bristol Manor Farm. I can't remember the league that they play in. But I'm going to try and get up there and get a live stream done from there at some point and see if he can get us a decent seat and we'll live stream it. Half-time, Wigan 1, Burton 1. League 2, Harrogate 0, Colchester 0. And it's half-time in the National League, Oldham 0, York 2. Oldham are going downhill, aren't they? I remember the last game of the season when they were getting relegated and before the end all the players invaded the pitch, didn't they, and sat down and they weren't having it. They weren't having it. Atalanta 5. Sturm Graz 0. That's a thumping, isn't it? Monaco 1, Aston Villa 0. I think Aston Villa's last game, did I hear him say it's against Celtic? Can't remember. I think it might be against Celtic. That's not going to be easy. In Manchester United on Thursday, I think it's Rangers, isn't it? Lille have taken... Liverpool have taken the lead against Lille. Oh, and it's a score correction. AFC Tottenham 0, Frome 0. That's a score correction. Empire Maker says, what a goal by Salah. I haven't got it on me because I've not got my Prime open. I'm on TNT. Give us a description, mate. Give us a description. What happened? Yeah, there's confirmation. Liverpool 1, Lille 0. Mohamed Salah on 34 minutes. They look good this season, don't they, Liverpool? I can say, hand on heart, before this season started, Liverpool looked good and I was tipping them for success this year, just from what I saw from the friendly games. And I know you... Oh, score correction. AFC Tottenham 0, Frome 0. It was Liverpool in them friendly matches. They're making lots of substitutions, as they do. But it was like there was no substitutions being made the way they played, the pattern of the football. It was just like continuity and... Oof, they've picked a system that works for them and they play well to it. Right, I think while it's quiet, I'm going to do the betting shop. I'll have to copy it out later on and put it up as a separate stream, but I'll have to record it on this. Empire Maker said, Salah was through, in behind the goalkeeper came off his line and Salah finessed around the keeper from the edge of the D and scored. That's what Mo Salah's got in his locker, hasn't it? And he pulls it out regular. Coming in off that right-hand side. Lethal when he gets going. I can't remember who they played the other week, and he had an absolute... Oh, Man United. He was... he didn't have his shooting boots on that day, luckily for Anama. Right, I'm going to have to do this, so I'll get it out of the way now. We can get straight back to the footy. Final race will be over. Won't take too long. Slovan Bratislava 0, Stuttgart 2. Take that off. To put a marker stream in. Right, that's done. Empire Maker says there is a Monaco, Poland, Indonesia flag at the Liverpool match. Flag spotting. Can't be that good a game, mate. Right, I've got to do my betting shop, which I'll get done now. It won't take too long. I'll put my hand up so I know where I break it when I record it later. Good evening, I'm Jimmy James. You're watching the betting shop here on Catch It Live First. Without further ado, we will get going with today's horse racing results from around the UK and Europe. Our 10 pence each way 6 horse accumulator, no good today, just the 1 horse placed. 20 pence won't break the bank though, and if you've done your brains in today, don't chase them losses, never works well. Let's get going with Newcastle. 403 first, Julianos 7-4 favourite, second Rainwater 9-1. Third, Urban Road 4-1, all 9 ran. Newcastle 440. First, Azajumera 8-1. Second, Bungle Bay 6-1. Third, Noble Captain 9-1. 10 ran, non-runner number 6. Newcastle 515. First, Tathmeen 14-1. Second, Hurstwood 17-2. Third, Giselle Zizé 14-1. All 10 ran. Newcastle 545. First, Hartswood 9-1. Second, Lenemi 28-1. Third, Violenti 5-1. All 12 ran. Newcastle 615. First, Chestad 7-2. Second, Inspired 4-7 favourite. 5 ran, non-runner number 4. Newcastle 645. First, Bants 11-4. Second, A Fine Claret 5-1. 7 ran, non-runner number 8. Newcastle 715. First, Tazever 7-1. Second, Quandary 11-2. Third, Brazilian Rose 6-4 favourite. 10 ran, non-runner number 4. And we'll bring you the 745 now. It should have come through. Indeed it has. Newcastle 745. First, Until Dawn 100-30. Second, Frankie's Dream 4-5 favourite. No, I didn't back it. 7 ran, non-runner number 6. Newcastle dividend payments. Place pot £2,470.70. Quad pot £221.70. Moving on to Air. 1 o'clock. First, Aiko 5-6 favourite. Second, Visual Impact 20-1. Third, Joe Coco 100-30. 9 ran, non-runners 3 and 8. 130. First, That'll Do Moss 5-2. Second, My Kiwi Girl 11-8 favourite. Third, Audacious Annie 4-1. All 8 ran. 2 o'clock. First, Lively Citizen 11-2. Second, Chapel Green 11-4. 6 ran, non-runner number 2. 2:30. First, Chasing Goat the Blues 9-2. Second, Galim Astor 3-1 favourite. Third, PF Bubbles 10-1. All 9 ran. 3:05. First, El Elefante 11-4. All 4 ran. 3:40. First, Timmy Tuesday 3-1 favourite. Second, Ruby Island 4-1. All 7 ran. Finally, 4:13. First, Their Chances 13-2. Second, Triple Crown Ted evens money favourite. And third, Caballo de Guerra 100-30. All 12 ran. Dividend payments, place pot £30.50, quad pot £31.40. Leicester 120. First, Our Bills Ant 25 to 1. Second, Alexandra LaRose 9 to 2. Third, After Many Days 7 to 2 favourite, all 11 ran. Leicester 150. First, Pleasington 100 to 30. Second, Atlantic Lad 8 to 15 favourite. Third, Irisante 9 to 1, all 8 ran. Leicester 220. First, Kelper's Law 7 to 4. Second, Balavento 5 to 4 favourite, all 6 ran. Leicester 253. First, Camulus 5 to 4 favourite. Second, Lazy Sunday 13 to 2. Third, Fatigue de Lille 11 to 1. 10 ran, non-runners 4 and 5. Leicester 325. First, The Grey Man 12 to 1. Second, Lumi Plugin 25 to 1. Third, Trust House 7 to 2. 10 ran, non-run number 9. Finally, Leicester 355. First, Hunter Legend 11 to 10 favourite, all 4 ran. Leicester dividend payments, place pot £28.50, quad pot £12.80. And finally, over to Northern Ireland, Down Royal 1240. First, Putting a Pound in the Jar 6 to 1. Second, Pour Les Filets 11 to 10 favourite. And third, Milo Miller 5 to 2. 15 ran, non-runners 3 and 4. Down Royal 110. First, Disco Dancer 5 to 2, all 4 ran. Down Royal 140. First, This Is the Way 9 to 2. Second, Albertala 5 to 2 favourite. Third, Miss Gitana 8 to 1, all 9 ran. Down Royal 210. First, Prince Kataro 4 to 1. Second, Sights Unseen 12 to 1. Third, KP's Lady of Knock 11 to 2. Fourth, Bish Bash Bosh 7 to 2 favourite, all 16 ran. Down Royal 242. First, Conyers Hill 6 to 1. Second, One Last Tango 13 to 2. Third, Step Out 10 to 1, all 10 ran. Down Royal 315. First, Don't Talk 11 to 2. Second, Dune Beg Don 6 to 1. Third, Le Grand Vert 14 to 1. 8 ran, non-runner number 4. And finally, Down Royal 347. First, Nowhere or When 12 to 1. Second, Maronstown 7 to 1. Third, Money Heist 7 to 1, all 10 ran. Down Royal dividend payment £59.90. That is all of the horse racing from the UK and Northern Ireland, which is part of the UK, but you know what I mean, it's over the water, for this Tuesday, the 21st of January 2025. Don't forget, check out for the post tomorrow morning with our 6 horse 10 pence each way accumulator, and probably tomorrow night the betting shop will be back in its usual form. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jimmy James. We're going straight back over now to Football Special Live, where it is Red Star 0, PSV 3, Sutton 2, West Brom Under 21s 2. Empire Maker says, hello betting shop. Lazy Sunday is an awesome name. It's also an awesome day, isn't it? The trouble is, we don't get many lazy Sundays. They are few and far between. I should say as well, it'll be too late now, but everybody knows anyway, that in the description of the betting shop video that will be out later, all the videos will be up of the races that we've covered that are available. I think it's only Newcastle from today, but if you want to check out the finishes, feel free to use that service. We can get rid of that. We can get the football back on, and we're golden, as they say. We're golden. Wrong button, you plum. Come on, Jimmy, get a grip. Millwall 2, Cardiff 1. Cardiff pulling 1 back. Are we going to get to see the goal? Are we back just in time? It's half time. It was Chris Wilcock on 46 minutes, 1 minute into added on time at the end of the first half. Possibly giving Millwall a little bit of different team talk. When you're just 1 goal in front, it's very different than if you're 2, I think. Atletico Madrid 0, Bayer Leverkusen 1. Empire Maker says, Oxford United has the worst stadium in the UK. Oxford United have the worst stadium in the UK. Is it worse than a certain Tranmere Rovers for away fans? Bologna 0, Borussia Dortmund 1. That's half time. I know you said it, Tranmere. They don't make the away fans very welcome, do they, with the facilities that they offer? I'll tell you what I did see today, Ian. I was looking at a local team to me, which is Bobby Tracy. And they're in a low league. But Benny James, he plays for their second team. And I thought I might try and get up there one week and maybe live stream it or whatever. And there's a guy there with a burger van. And I think for a burger, they look decent burgers, and it was something like £3. I thought, blimey, that's all right. Might tempt me up there even more now. You can get a decent burger. Ebbsfleet 1, Nottingham Forest under 21s 1. Ebbsfleet back on level terms. Empire Maker, hand on heart now. Taking your rose-tinted glasses off. Do Tranmere Rovers stay up, or do they get relegated? Yeah, excuse me. Do they get relegated? That is the question. Blackburn 0, Coventry 2. It just shows how a game can turn around. Blackburn should have been 2-0 up in that game early on. 2 great saves from the Coventry keeper. And now it's Coventry with a 2-goal lead. Empire Mix says, at Oldham, there are 3 stands. In one of them, there is a pigeon graveyard. The place fans go before the match is a Hollywood Bowl. Tranmere do get relegated. Well, if that's coming from Tranmere's #1 fan, it's not looking good. Swansea 1, Sheffield United 1. Sheffield United back on level terms. It was Brandon Thomas Asante in 48 minutes getting Coventry's second away at Blackburn. Just watching Sheffield United's equaliser now, driven into the box. Oh, they had a chance to clear that as well, did Swansea. Didn't take it though. And Ryan Brewster, 47 minutes, levels things up. Do you know, earlier on today, there was a game in the, what was the game in? It was something like the under-21s league or something like that. And a team got beat 14-0. Just going to watch this second Coventry goal for Asante. Just Coventry running through the middle of the park unchallenged, cross to the back post. Well, lovely goal that from Coventry. I thought it was over, hit the cross, but one touch put back across the 6-yard box, and one touch it's in. Nothing the keeper could do. Lovely play from Coventry. That's one of them goals. That started when the player was allowed to run through the middle of the field unchallenged. The rest of it is just a good goal, but you'd want to cut that out at the source, really. Empire makes this. Tranmere do get relegated. There's been a red card at Swansea. So it's, oh, bloody hell. I'm not so, he just mistimes it. He went full-blooded for the ball, and he's missed the ball, and he's caught the player on the shin. As referee's straight red card. It was Harry Darling. Yeah, he did go for the ball, but he was committed, but he was so late. It's one of them, he kind of got there eventually. Didn't pull out, and, oh, blimey, yeah. It has finished Forest Green 4, Blackburn under 21s 2. That was a fair old... You now look shocked that the referees pulled a straight red out, but you can't be doing that. It was high as well. Brewster, who scored the goal as well, he's back up now. It just didn't look good. I'm not sure how much contact there was. There was contact. Definitely contact. In fact, looking at it again... Oh, it's a red card. I can't hear what they're saying on the telly, but they're shaking their heads as though to say it's not a red card. That's a red card. But they're professional footballers, or ex-professional footballers. Dagenham and Redbridge 2, West Ham under 21s 0. Do you know that game on the weekend? West Ham got beat at home. They didn't have one shot on target. Ooh, Hull are almost in again there. Just dragged wide of the keeper's left-hand post. Still Hull 0, QPR 0. North of the border in Scotland, Queen of the South 2, Inverness 1. Queen of the South taking the lead there. Goal scorer to follow. It was Adam Brooks on 53 minutes. Empire Maker says, Jimmy, what is your opinion on MK Dons? Do you know the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear MK Dons and AFC Wimbledon, and I just think America. And I'll tell you why I think America. No history. Ooh, Preston should have scored a second there. Good save by the keeper down to his left-hand side. Yeah, that's what I think. I just think there's no history to them, and I think there's history. The only way they have history about them is how the clubs came about. But Blythe 0, Ashton United 2, Aldershot 2, Fulham under 21s 1. That's the final score. Yeah, it's apart from that, I don't really have any other opinion about them. I don't think they're ever going to do what Wimbledon did. I think it's different times as well now, so I think it's harder to do than it was years ago. Wealdstone 0, Brighton under 21s 1. That's a final score. Empire Maker says AFC Wimbledon has the FA Cup trophy. Wimbledon FC won, even though MK Dons ain't technically the true successor of the club. Well, I would say they would debate that, and they would say they are the true club. FC United will say they are the true club. I think the proof of the pudding is in. Look at the size of the clubs. Manchester United are still there. And for now, if they get relegated, who knows what happens. But yeah, I just think it was all a big mess. You know, when you had Wimbledon as Wimbledon were, with Sam Hammam at the club and what have you, going back into what, the 80s. It was they were sort of the poor man. I think whenever they played, neutrals had a bit of a soft spot for them because they knew they didn't have the skill level, but they had the endeavour, they had the aggression, and that's why they got where they were. But when it all got split up, I think it kind of diluted. I think it diluted anyone's affinity or any thoughts they had about the club, and it was just two new clubs that set up. Queen of the South 2, Inverness Cali Thistle 1, Adam Brooks on 53 minutes. Bonnyrigg Rose 2, Spartans FC 1, Bradley Barrett on 56 minutes, getting Bonnyrigg Rose into the lead. Bournemouth under 21s 1, Brentford under 21s 3, that's a final score. Rochdale 2, Stoke City under 21s 0, that is a final. Do you know, with AFC Wimbledon and MK Dons, if somebody came in, say, I don't know, someone with money, Elon Musk, and said, we want to go back to the old Wimbledon, we want to amalgamate the club, you know, back to one team and what have you, I think that would be... What would, I mean, I don't know, I don't really know any fans from AFC Wimbledon or MK Dons, but would the fans go for that? Or is it just that splits there, and regardless of whether they would have money and a chance to move up through the leagues into the Premier League again, and have money and have facilities and have and build, or would they rather have that separation, nothing to do with the original Wimbledon, and they'd sooner have AFC Wimbledon and MK Dons, two separate entities? I don't know. Be interesting though, wouldn't it? Final score at Leyton Orient 0, Stevenage 1. What happens to Tranmere, mate, if they get relegated? Do they fold? Is it curtains for the club, or will it keep going, but as a smaller concern, and the chance of getting back to the Football League proper? Does that go by the by and they become a... I think Oldham are going to struggle, aren't they? I know Luton have done it, come back from the ashes sort of thing. Brighton have done it. Brighton just plummeted, didn't they? But is there a fear there for... Is there a fear there for Tranmere that if they do go down, it's going to be curtains for them? I don't think they're going to spend any money in the transfer window, are they? Unless I'm mistaken. Just having a look at the league, mate, and it's level on points with Accrington. Oh, there's been an equalising goal at the Kassam Stadium. It's now Oxford 2, Luton 2. Corner came in from the right-hand side. The ball dipped. The player stuck his foot out and put it to the keeper's right. It's a... yeah, but what I mean, mate, is it going to be a bridge too far, you know, for it to happen? You might get away with it once, but are you going to get away with it twice? Mate, thanks for joining me. Good to have you in the chat. Hopefully, this is a redundant conversation and Tranmere start moving up the league, but if you're worried about it like that and you think they will go down, it doesn't sound good. Have a great evening, mate. Pass on my regards to your missus and daughter. Whitehawk 1, Lewes 0, and Watford 0, Preston 2. Preston a break from the halfway line, a little ball over the top. What a good finish that is. What a good finish from Osmajic again. God, he finished that well. He broke a ball over the top. The defender couldn't catch him up. He ran all the way into the penalty area to the right of the post and just smashed it past the keeper. 56 minutes gone there. Watford 0, Preston 2. I think I had Watford to win on my coupon. God, Jimmy. Stick to talking about football. Couldn't pick my nose, as they say. It's still QPR 0, Hull 0. QPR with a good chance there. Good save by the keeper for Hull. And from the rebound off the keeper, it's been put in the side netting. Decent chance for QPR there, but still 0-0. And it's Wigan 1, Burton 2 now. It is Wigan 1, Burton 2. Apologies, I should have had... Right, there we go. Let's get everything updated. Burton breaking down the left. What's gone on there? Ball into the box. The defender fell over, left the striker, stood alone with just the keeper to beat after he fell. And Burrell, 59 minutes, he smashes it in, celebrates with a nice slide. Wigan 1, Burton 2. What's been going on there? What have we missed? Ebbsfleet 2, Nottingham Forest under-21s 1. And that's the final score now. Late goal there for Ebbsfleet. Bolton Wanderers have taken the lead against Charlton. Late kick-off here due to a medical emergency. Into the penalty area down the right-hand side. Centred there to Joe Randall. Just side foots it past the keeper from about 7 yards out. Bolton 1, Charlton 0. And Scunthorpe 2, Brackley Town 0. Will it stand? They like having them chalked off, Scunthorpe. I think somebody's a bit quick on the old machine that sends the results through to control. And Slough 1, Torquay 1. Slough getting back on level terms against Torquay. Ewood Park, still Blackburn 0, Coventry 2. And QPR have taken the lead against Hull. It's not happening tonight for Blackburn Rovers. Still losing 2-0. Let's have a look at this. Why has that goal not come through for QPR against Hull? It's on the ticker tape at the bottom, but it's not. It hasn't. Oh, it has now. It was Pal on 64 minutes. It was a ball down the right-hand channel into the penalty area, pulled across. Blocked off the line first of all, then a lucky deflection, a second lucky deflection, and then comedy of errors there. If you're a Hull fan, when goals like that go in against you, you start wondering if it's not your season. They've had a couple of chances to sell Hull in that game. However, it is QPR who take the lead, and Hull need the points. Everton under 18s 3, Wolves under 18s 0. And at Pride Park it's still Derby 0, Sunderland 1. Derby had a chance here down the left-hand side. Cross came in to the back post, headed, and a good save to the keeper, diving to his right, then cleared by the defender. At the Swansea.com stadium. It's still Swansea 1, Sheffield United 1. Sheffield United took the lead on 47 minutes through Brewster. Swansea took the lead on 7 minutes through Bianchi. Brewster on 47 minutes levelled things up, but Darling on 50 minutes, he got sent off for a reckless challenge, really, on Brewster. That's there's a player down there, just a yellow card. And it is AFC Tottenham 0 from 1. I think Swansea wanted a yellow card there. Wanted a red card, but you ain't going to get it. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing more than a yellow. We've got a penalty at Swansea and Sheffield United. So Sheffield United played the ball over the top, pretty central. Player one-on-one with the keeper. Then he's been tripped. Yeah, the Boreham Wood 3, Hampton and Richmond 0. The defender give it one of them to the ref. It was one of them. A half-hearted appeal for it not to be a penalty. God, that's as blatant a penalty as you'll see. He did try and turn around and say, no. But yeah, he knew, and the referee had a great view of it as well. So it goes from bad to worse for Swansea, possibly. Hashtag 2, Bognor Regis 1. I'm not sure it is who's going to take the penalty for Sheffield United, but he's a left footer. Hopefully we'll stay with this. Yeah, goes to the keeper's right. The keeper goes to his left. So they're having a few dodgy days, our Swansea. It looked all right on 7 minutes when they took the lead after they got thumped 3-0 on the weekend by Cardiff, but it's all gone pear-shaped again. And it was that man, Harrison Burrows, 68 minutes gone, slotted his penalty away with aplomb, as they say. And it's now Oxford United 3, Luton 2. What a game this is. I was talking to an Oxford United fan yesterday, happy with the management, but they're only going to ever be surviving in the Championship, he reckons. So Oxford United down the right-hand side. Cross comes in, lovely cross to the back post. Where was the marking? Oh my word, this ball's whipped in from the right-hand side. It floats to the edge of the 6-yard box. And there's an Oxford player stood there on his own, no defender near him, and just heads it in. Real miscommunication. It was Greg Lee on 69 minutes with Oxford's third, but he won't score an easier goal. It was whipped in, like I said, but it was in the air for a long time because it was a deep cross, not a defender in sight. He didn't even have to jump for it, just headed it in. Boston United 0, Middlesbrough under 21s 1, and Fleetwood 2, MK Dons 0. Anfield, Champions League, it's still Liverpool 1, Lille 0. Salah putting Liverpool in the lead on 34 minutes. And it was Sean Rooney on 68 minutes with Fleetwood second against MK Dons. Ryan Flamingo, PSV Eindhoven, 50 minutes. He's not scored. He's been a naughty boy. He's been sent off for foul play. Hull 0, QPR 2 now. It goes from bad to worse for Hull. Let's have a look at the goal. Goal scorers to follow as well. So QPR down the left-hand side, running into the penalty area. He skims the defender, gets to the 6-yard box. You think he's going to pull it across the 6-yard box. He doesn't. He does a Ryan Giggs past David Seaman, into the roof of the net, past the keeper. Nothing the keeper could do. Good finish there. Koki Saito on 70 minutes with QPR's second. Getting a stream warning here. Internet looks all right. I don't know why that's come up. That was Fleetwood's second, Sean Rooney. It was a corner from the right-hand side. Out swinger, edge of the 6-yard box, rose above everybody, just powered it past the keeper with his head. MK Dons 0. Can't get on the score sheet. Fleetwood 2. And it's all gone quiet for a moment. I'll make the most of it. Hello, hello. Yeah. Do you know what I could just eat now? About 4 pasties, and I'm still on my diet. I'm down to 15 stone 12. Blythe 0, Ashton United 3. Good night for Ashton United. And the coupon that I put on is nowhere near being up. Atletico Madrid 1, Bayer Leverkusen 1. Leverkusen took the lead early on. But Atletico Madrid back level. Bonnyrigg Rose 2, Spartans 2. Spartans getting back on level terms there. With Blair Henderson, a 73-minute penalty. Scunthorpe 2, Brackley Town 1. Brackley pulling one back there, so Scunthorpe still in the lead, but if you want all 3 points, squeaky bum time. It was Julian Alvarez on 52 minutes getting Atletico Madrid back on level terms. After, who scored the opener for Leverkusen? It was Hincapie on, well, 1 minute into added on time at the end of the first half. And Atletico, they've been down to 10 men for a long period of that game. Barrios on 23 minutes getting his marching orders for roughing. And Queen of the South 2, Inverness Cali Thistle 2. Inverness getting back on level terms up in Scotland. And Boston United 1, Middlesbrough under-21s 1. Boston United getting back level. That'll be a good result for Atletico Madrid if they can get anything from this game. Because like I said, since the 23rd minute, they've been down to 10 men. It was Keith Bray for Inverness Cali Thistle on 74 minutes, getting them back on level terms. Queen of the South 2, Cali Thistle 2. That Boston United goal came in the 91st minute. I don't know who the goal scorer is. Boreham Wood 3, Hampton and Richmond 1. At least they're on the score sheet, Hampton and Richmond, but probably going to be too little too late there. 73 minutes gone. Never say never though. Rush with a brace in the first half for Boreham Wood on 12 minutes and 37 minutes. Just after half time, 66 minutes gone in the second half. Appiah made it 3-0 to Boreham Wood. Excuse me, but Hunter and Richmond have pulled one back, 73 minutes gone, so enough time if they're good enough, but I'd be very surprised if Boreham would let that lead slip. Aissa Mandy for Lille against Liverpool, 59 minutes. He's not scored. He's been a very naughty boy. He's been sent off, second bookable offence. Time for Liverpool to turn the screw now. Pride Park still Derby 0, Sunderland 1. Corner came in for Derby there. Ooh, I don't know who that was for Derby. Rosewell tried glancing it to the keeper's right-hand side. Didn't quite get enough on it though, and it's drifted past the keeper's right-hand post. Tamworth 2, Leeds under 21s 1. So Leeds on the score sheet, but there's not long left in that game. I think why it's all going to be quiet. Let's have a look around the transfer news. I was watching Goldbridge this morning. He reckons Garnacho, he is gone. And apparently, he's going to Napoli. Transfer news live. Barcelona hold Rashford talks. Nottingham Forest in for Visser. Pep Guardiola believes one win will be enough ahead of Man City's clash with PSG. Coventry, the players got, oh my word. The Coventry player dived, he went down in stages, the referee wasn't having it, but then his colleague, I don't know who it was, he still carried on playing, put the shot in and it came off the crossbar. Bolton Wanderers have been pegged back. It's now Bolton 1, Charlton 1. Lloyd Jones on 71 minutes getting Charlton back on level terms. And Derby 0, Sunderland 2. Sunderland pulling away from Derby when Derby could have just equalised a moment ago from a corner. Well, I don't believe it. What did I say about Liverpool? Lille have gone and scored. I've not seen the goal, but Queen of the South 3, Inverness 2. It was Jonathan David on 62 minutes for Lille, who's drawn level, and here's me saying Liverpool will tighten the screw now, start pulling away. God, how wrong was I? That's why my coupon's never up. Just waiting for the Queen of the South scorer against Inverness. It'll be through in a second. It's through now. Jordan Allen on 79 minutes, giving Queen of the South a 3-2 lead. And a score correction, it is Derby 0, Sunderland 1. That second one from Isidore on 77 minutes has been chalked off. What? Why is it? I don't know why that's been chalked off. So he played the ball over the top, right through the middle. He's onside. Off his chest. There might have been a handball, but it came back. It came back to a defender. It came back to his teammate. And then he put it in. It's not offside. There's a handball in it. Right, it can only be for handball. But the player who handballed it was accidental, and he didn't score it, so I thought that was meant to stand. Either way, they've ruled it out, and that's why it will be definitely for handball. Oh, they're giving it for offside, it says here. It's not offside. He was nowhere near offside. There's no VAR, and neither the assistant didn't put his flag up, and he started running back towards the centre circle. I think that's wrong, that score correction here, and I think it's for handball, not for offside. Kidderminster 0, Darlington 1. Scunthorpe 3, Brackley Town 1. Scunthorpe pulling away there again. Brick Community Stadium still 1-2. Oh, my word. Wigan have just hit the post. Oh. How unlucky was that? But it's still Wigan 1, Burton 2. Burton pushing the luck there. Wigan will be, they won't be happy with that. Frustrated to say the least. That goal that Charlton scored against Bolton Wanderers, it was a ball from the right-hand side, floated into the box. Quite a straight cross, really. And Jones, on 71 minutes, he was the first one to react and got a foot to it. Nothing the keeper could do. Can't believe Lille are back in it against Liverpool after they've gone down to 10 men. Crazy. Goal. Fleetwood 2, MK Dons 1. Whitehawk 2, Blues 0. We'll get a goal scorer for MK Dons in a second. It was Tommy O'Reilly on 81 minutes, so still time for MK Dons to draw level, but they're trailing by 1. And we've now got a goal for Middlesbrough against West Brom. It's now Middlesbrough 2, West Brom 0. Middlesbrough breaking from the halfway line. Ball to the right-hand side of the box. Shot comes in. Oh, lovely finish. Edge of the box, left-footed. Floated into the top corner, top right-hand corner for the keeper. He couldn't get there. It was Ben Doak on 83 minutes, doubling Borough's lead. Middlesbrough 2, West Brom 0. That's what you call a composed finish from the edge of the penalty area. Benfica 3, Barcelona 2. So Barker pulling one back there. Let's have a butchers at this one. Hopefully it's... God, the rain is pumping down as well. So it was Benfica in possession. The keeper, oh my word, what a freak goal. So the keeper's got hold of the ball. He's being put under pressure. He goes to clear it to the halfway line and doesn't get enough height on it. The Barcelona player, who was about 10, 12 yards away, it's hit him in the head, bounced back over the keeper and gone in. What a freak goal that is, but Benfica 3, Barcelona 2, 64 and a half minutes gone. That is just a freak goal. And it says Rafinha on 64 minutes. He'll get credited with a goal, and he should. But trust me, it was the keeper clearing it. It hit him in the head and caught him that flush. It went back over the keeper and in. Class. Liverpool have taken the lead against Lille. Lille back on level terms, but not for too long. It was Harvey Elliott on 67 minutes. Liverpool 2, Lille 1. I don't know where Merson must have gone for a pee. He's just come back in time as they've scored. Hull have pulled one back against QPR. Joe Gelhardt on 84 minutes. So maybe it is Hull's night and they can get something from this game. Let's have a see how this one went in. It was Hull in possession on the halfway line central. Little ball through the middle. Little bit of 1-2. And then the ball, it just sort of bounced up nicely. And the players just hit it from about 25 yards out over the keeper. defender was a little bit... Got to defend better than that. A lack of conviction, really. Didn't want to give the foul away. And because he didn't want to give the foul away, it just popped up nicely for Gelhardt. And he didn't smash it. He kind of saw the goalkeeper off his line a little bit, just a yard or two, but that was enough for him to chip it over his head. It was more of a chipped volley as opposed to a driven one. Oh, what a goal that was. MK Dons, edge of the box, rifled low to the keeper's left. Benfica 4, Barcelona 2. Didn't take long, did it? Benfica back in charge there. Let's have a look at that goal. I'm just going to flick over. I need about 5 TVs. So what happened there? Ball played down the right-hand side. First time cross in. Misses the intended player, but it's retrieved and recycled. The right-hand... Oh, Gordon Bennett. Retrieved on the left-hand side of the penalty area, and it's an own goal. An own goal for Barcelona. Keeper would have had it as well. God, it's putting some rain down. It is absolutely battering down in Portugal. Scunthorpe 3, Brackley Town 2. So they are making a game of it, Brackley Town. It was Araujo on 68 minutes getting that own goal for Barcelona. White Hawk 2, Lose 1. Hashtag 3, Bognor Regis 1. Hashtag pulling away there. And Gateshead 2, Newcastle under 21's 4 now. Bologna 1, Dortmund 1. Dallinger on 71 minutes getting Bologna back on level terms. They like a draw, do Bologna. And a score correction, that goal for Luz has been chalked off. It's still White Hawk 2, Luz 0. And it's blimey, what a turnaround that is. Bologna 2, Dortmund 1. So they've scored 2 quick goals there, have Bologna. Let's see if we can find out. Let's see if we can see that goal. Come on, where are you? Let's see if we can find it quickly. Oh, poor defending. Poor defending, and then a lucky deflection for Bologna, but they've capitalised on it in 71 minutes. Awful defending there from the Germans. Not what you would expect at all. But Bologna, they have capitalised. Bologna 2, Dortmund 1. And we've got Chippenham 1, Worthing 2, Chesham 2, Chelmsford 2. Chesham getting back on level terms there. It was Samuel Illing Jr. on 72 minutes getting Bologna's second. At the Den, it's still Millwall 2, Cardiff 1. Now Jack Russell thinks he's Rambo. Can't be bothered moving away from the front of the fire though. Oh, that's what I was doing before. Hashtag 3, Bognor Regis 2. And I was trying to get over to the transfer news quickly, the transfer tracker. Manchester City confirmed the signing of defender Victor Reis from Palmeiras. Slow 1, Torquay 2 now. And Red Star Belgrade 1, PSV Eindhoven 3. and die on 71 minutes, pulling one back for Belgrade, but too far. Too far for them to come now, surely. 71 minutes is time, but I don't see PSV letting them back in this game. Famous last words, though. Hashtag forward Bognor Regis 2. Sutton 3, West Brom under 21s 2. Sutton taking the lead. And it has now finished. Sutton 3, West Brom under 21s 2. So a late goal there and a Sutton winner. I think it's... So that goal for Sheffield United, they're still celebrating. The fourth official's having a word in the referee's ear there. Peterborough 1, Exeter 1. Exeter getting back level. Transfer tracker. Barcelona, Hull, Rashford talks. Nottingham Forest in for Vissa, we heard that. And they want the proper tracker. There isn't one, whether it's because of the only way Marcus Rashford goes to Barcelona is if United give him away. Marcus Rashford's camp had a meeting with Barca's director Deco today. Took place in Lisbon. Barcelona are keen on signing Rashford and he's open to the move, but it was only the other week he said he didn't want to go anywhere. But it depends on exits. Eric Garcia between Como and Girona, and Ansu Fati's situation. Milanik Ali on 91 minutes getting Exeter back on level terms there. Hewood Park still Blackburn 0, Coventry 2. And it has finished in Scotland. Queen of the South 3, Inverness 2. More transfer news. Oh, confirmed. Man City announced the signing of defender Victor Rees. 11:46. Speculation. Nottingham Forest have submitted a £22 million bid for Johan Vissa. An offer which is said to be significantly lower than Brentford's valuation for the striker. And that goal for Exeter, it was Ali missed a penalty, but then put it back in off the rebound. Bolton Wanderers 1, Charlton 2. Anderson on 86 minutes, making what looked like a positive night for Bolton Wanderers. It looks like a dodgy one now. They got pegged back twice on the weekend, Bolton. No, they didn't. They pegged themselves back twice on the weekend. Twice they were behind. I think it was against Cambridge, was it? Getting a draw. They got the lead tonight, but it's a deflection. Takes it past the keeper, and Charlton take the lead. 2 second half goals there. 71 minutes and 86 minutes after Randall put Bolton in the lead on 55 minutes. Chippenham 2, Worthing 2. Chippenham back on level terms. Bonnyrigg Rose 2, Spartans 2. That's the final result. Harrogate 0, Colchester 0. Final result. We'll go through all the final results later once the Champions League's finished. Yeah, so Forest want Johan Vissa, but the valuation of 22 million is not what Brentford want. And what else have we got? Speculation. According to Fabrizio Romano, Brentford are closing in on a deal for Fiorentina right back Michael Keogh. Watford have pulled one back against Preston. Vatter on 90 minutes. Lovely shot from outside the box to the keeper's left. Smash that in. Must have been a good 25 yards out. He's running back, trying to whip the crowd up. I don't know how much added time is being put on there, but Watford 1, Preston 2, still time to go. Full time, Middlesbrough 2, West Brom 0. What was that? Fabrizio Romano. Brentford closing in on Michael Kyoto deal from Fiorentina. Negotiations at final stages after players' green light. Key details being clarified in the club-to-club talks. And that's it. Middlesbrough 2, West Brom 0. That's the final score. So it looks like Barcelona want Marcus Rashford. I don't know where they're going to get the money from. It looks like Monaco wanted Marcus Rashford. PSV wanted Marcus Rashford, was it? PSG. Who else wanted Marcus Rashford? Full-time, Hull 1, QPR 2. That's in the Championship and a final score. And Barcelona have pulled one back against Benfica. It's Benfica 4, Barcelona 3. Let's have a look at this goal. Hopefully we've not missed it. Dagenham and Redbridge 2. West Ham under 21s 2. Nil. It's on the bottom here. 2-0. Go on, show us the goal. I think we've missed it. Let's see if I can get it on the catch up here. Slow 2, Torquay 2. Torquay had taken the lead, but we're all back. We're all back level there. Boreham Wood 3, Hampton and Richmond 1. That's a final result. Whitehawk 2, lose 1. Lose on the score sheet, but still trailing. So Atletico Madrid have had a player sent off and Leverkusen have had a player sent off now. It's currently 1-1, 76.5 minutes gone. Just watching a free kick that's going to come in from Griezmann. Just outside the penalty area, right on the goal line. What's he going to do? It'll be an in-swing with his left foot. There's a player on the floor now. The referee's come in. He's telling him to get up. He's gone like that now. The player, like, I'm not talking to the referee. I've got my arms behind my back. I'm not getting involved. He's got his arms behind his back now. He's been thrown on the floor. Like children, come on, get on with the game. Griezmann, he just drilled it across, head high. Nobody got a touch on it. And danger averted. Red Star, the snow's off the pitch. Corner comes in. Oh, blimey. That makes it Red Star Belgrade 2, PSV 3. PSV have had a player sent off as well. So here's me saying, I don't think they're going to get back in this game. It looks like they could well do. And that was nothing to do with PSV being a man down. It was a lovely whipped-in corner from the left-hand side. And the goal scorer, Giga, he's just powered that goal in. Nothing the keeper could do. Game on. Red Star Belgrade fans, they've got the flares going off now. UEFA will be fining them. They're always fining Wisła Krakow for the flares going off. It was a lovely cross. It certainly looks cool as well. But he got up well, yeah, no chance for the keeper. It was past him before his arm was going up to stop it. I think we'll stay over now with the Champions League goal show. PSV coming down the right-hand side here. Cross comes in. Headed back away from goal, though. Two players have collided here. Head clash. Yeah, they need to get the... trainers are coming on here. It looks a nasty one. The PSV player, corners it. He got his head to the ball, but he headed it away from goal. So let's quickly go through the league games. Chester 1, Spennymoor 0. That's a late goal. It's currently Benfica 4, Barcelona 3. Atletico Madrid 1, Leverkusen 1. Bruges and Juventus, they're drawing 0-0. Bologna 2. Dortmund 1. Dortmund had the lead there, but 2 quick goals from Bologna turned things around. Red Star 2, PSV 3. Slovan Bratislava 0. Stuttgart 2. Liverpool 2, Lille 1. And an earlier game, it's a full-time one. Monaco 1, Aston Villa 0. And the other one was Atalanta 5, Sturm Graz 0. That's a proper thumping, isn't it? Chippenham 2, Worthing 3. A late goal there. Bruges have got a corner here against Juventus. 87 minutes gone. It's from the right-hand side. It's going to be an in-swinger. Bit too low. That'll be another corner. Oh no, it's been given us a goal kick. Bit of a waste, really, that, from Bruges. And it's as finished. Bolton Wanderers 1, Charlton 2. The Super White Army won't be happy with that. And Watford 1, Preston 2. Late goal by Watford, but it wasn't enough. It was a good goal, mind, a good finish from the edge of the box, but not enough to get anything from tonight's game. Long ball over the top there. Bruges trying to recycle it. Can't do it though. Is there a chance for Juventus to break? Possibly, but nah. Loose pass. All the momentum's gone. All the momentum has gone, and they will look to build from the back, Juventus. Man United and Rangers on Thursday night. I'll be watching Goldbridge for that one, I think. Juventus in the box, cross comes in, but there's nobody there. Nobody there. We're over at Madrid now. Atletico Madrid 1, Leverkusen 1. Both teams down to 10 men. Madrid were down to 10 men though, and I think in the 28th minute they've spent a long period being a man down. Slovan Bratislava 1, Stuttgart 2, so Bratislava are at least on the score sheet. Shot comes in there from Atletico Madrid, took a deflection, it'll be a corner down the right hand side. Lovely ball through the middle there for Bratislava. Stronger than the defender, toe pokes it past the outcoming keeper. So there is time. Well, Benfica 4, Barcelona 4. What a game this has been. Rafinha getting one of the freakiest goals you'll see all season. The keeper smashing the clearance. It hit him in the head, about 10 yards away. Barcelona had a corner down the left-hand side. It's took short. Clipped into the 6-yard box. and attacked by a Barcelona player. I couldn't see who it was. Headed it past the keeper. Can't see who that is. It is still hammering down in Benfica. In Portugal, I should say. And the comeback didn't last long. Slovan Bratislava 1, Stuttgart 3. Yeah, they took this short corner, Barcelona. Then it's chipped to the 6-yard box. There's your equaliser, 4-4. I'll get you the goal scorer. They haven't put it up. It was Garcia. Stuttgart, yeah. Plenty of room, all being done at walking pace now. They just committed men forward, Bratislava, and Stuttgart punished them. And it was that man, Reader. Yeah, loads of time. I'd have scored that myself. Quite a few draws about. I can't see. Oh yeah, Stuttgart and PSV are the teams who are winning away. Bruges 0, Juventus 0. Coming to the dying embers now of this. Barcelona on the attack again here, edge of the box. Chipped in, shot comes in. Good defensive block there. That could have been 4-5 to Barcelona. They're taking another short corner from the right-hand side. Played into the box. Shot comes in. It's blocked again. That'll be another corner. Barcelona doing all the pushing now. That was Yamal who almost got the winner for Barcelona. But he's saying that, oh, he's offside. I don't know why we're watching this now. Benfica on the attack. One-on-one with the keeper. Keeper makes the save. He was offside, though. And now Barcelona are bringing it away. Loose pass, though. But he was about a yard offside, so I don't know why the assistant didn't put his flag up once the shot came in. And it's probably trying to keep play going, aren't they? It's a final score now, Bruges and Juventus. That finished 0-0. Being played at walking pace this match. It looks like they've put all the effort into the previous 89 minutes and they're on empty. Still got a little bit of added on time to go as well. But it's been an 8-goal thriller. And that was it was a foul throw from Barcelona there for two reasons. One, his feet were on the pitch, and two, he lifted his back foot up when he threw it. Blatant foul throw. They just don't bother now, do they? They just do not bother. Ooh, that'll be a free kick. About 25 yards out. Pretty central. For Barcelona, that is. So we'll have a see. There's been a late goal. Atletico Madrid 2, Bayer Leverkusen 1. It was a high ball, landed just short of the penalty area. A lucky bounce and a good touch, and then I don't know who it is who's gone round the keeper, but he's slotted it home well. Atletico Madrid are celebrating like you wouldn't believe. I don't think they expected this when they were down to 10 men on 28 minutes. Simeone's there as well. He got there quickly from the dugout behind the goal. Who was it who scored that? Poor defending there from Leverkusen. They had an unlucky bounce, however, it should have been sorted out before that. And it was, who was it? Alvarez. His second on the night. And that'll be pretty much it. We're into injury time now. Liverpool 2, Lille 1. I thought Liverpool would have maybe put a couple more past Lille once they went down to 10 men. Yeah, he's onside as well. They're checking for offside. Nowhere near offside. Just an unlucky bounce there, but made the most of it. No offside. Not even close. Round the keeper. Good finish as well. Xhaka was left for dead, and it's finished over in Italy. Bologna 2, Dortmund 1. 2 late goals close together for Bologna, getting them all 3 points against Dortmund. Alvarez, why did City let him go? What a good finish that was. Four minutes of added on time. We've had a minute and a half. So Leverkusen will be doing their utmost to get back level. Barcelona on the attack again. In the dying embers of added on time here. They're on the attack. 20 seconds to go, and it's finished. Bratislava 1, Stuttgart 3. Cross comes in from late goal. Millwall 2, Cardiff 2. Cardiff back on level terms. LOL, a loose touch there for Benfica. And that's going to be a free kick and a yellow card. Lots of space on the pitch. It's really stretched the game now. De Jong's just got a yellow card there. For one, it was a perfectly good tackle. Two, it definitely wasn't a yellow card. The pitch is so wet, he won the ball and carried on sliding. The Benfica player's gone down like he's been absolutely battered. We're into added on time, at the end of added on time now. This will be the final play of the game, and it's Benfica with an attacking free kick from the left-hand side. Ball comes in. Benfica player's gone down. He's claiming a penalty. It's chipped back in, recycled. Chance for Benfica. Was he pushed? Is it going to be a penalty? He's gone down holding his head. It's carnage at the end. And now Barcelona are breaking at the other end. It's one-on-one with the keeper. Cut back inside. Shot comes in. Oh my word! Barcelona have scored. Almost a minute and 10 seconds over added on time. And Benfica aren't going to be happy with that. They thought they should have had a penalty at the other end. There's a player on the floor holding his head. Rafinha. 8 goals in 7 games, and it looks like he's got the winner. They're going to have to go back though. They're going to have to go back because there's every chance that this will get chalked off for Barcelona because it's a penalty at the other end for Benfica. Carnage at the end in Portugal. What a good finish as well from Rafinha, but are they going to drag this back for a penalty for Benfica at the other end? Oh dear, oh dear. It's finished. Red Star Belgrade 2, PSV 3. Comeback was on, but couldn't quite make it. Too little, too late. So, what's going on at the other end? All the Benfica players are surrounding the referee now. VAR are going to have a look at it and see if there was a... It looked like there might have been a push on the player into the keeper for Benfica. Barcelona then broke away. Rafinha's put the ball in the net. And the goal stands. The referee's giving it one of them. So that means that the penalty check, which was for Benfica at the other end, by VAR has been cleared. This goal will stand for Barcelona. And Benfica cannot believe it. If you get a chance to watch the highlights, if I get a chance to put the highlights on, a link to it later on, I will do. What a game. Absolute carnage. And as finished, Atletico Madrid 2, Bayer Leverkusen 1. The referee's coming over to the sideline now, over in Portugal. 7 minutes have gone now. We were only supposed to have 4 minutes of added on time. Now, the fourth official's having a word with someone. Is the referee going to book somebody on the bench? He is indeed. Is it a red card? It is a red card for one of the non-playing substitutes, I think. Well. Who's still sat there? He's looking perplexed as to why he's not. Now there's a yellow card for a Barcelona player. I don't know. It was... Cabral. A direct red card. I'm not convinced it was to him. But it is tipping down. There was a yellow card in that melee for Lopez as well. And now the game's restarted. The referee's blown his whistle. End of the game. He's going to get surrounded now by the Benfica players. Barcelona players are celebrating as you would expect. It's going to be chaos for a few minutes here. It is, like I said, it is tipping it down. Not just a shower. It's proper rain. Benfica are just not... They're not having it. There's no choice. The referee's blown his whistle. VAR check was over for a penalty. What an end to that game. Blimey. I think that is it. That's all the game's finished. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through now the full times because they're all in. So we'll start off with the Champions League. As soon as I can find it. We'll get there. Well, why is it? And it's disappeared. Where has it gone? Come on, Jimmy. There was one earlier game. In the Europa League, it finished Galatasaray 3, Dinamo Kiev 3. Champions League, Atalanta 5, Sturm Graz 0. Monaco 1, Aston Villa 0. Atletico Madrid 2, Bayer Leverkusen 1. Both teams down to 10 men in that match. Benfica 4, Barcelona 5. Bologna 2, Borussia Dortmund 1. Club Brugge 0, Juventus 0. Red Star Belgrade 2, PSV 3. PSV down to 10 men in that match. Liverpool 2, Lille 1. Lille down to 10 men in that match. And finally, Slavan Bratislava 1, Stuttgart 3. Just get a bit of quiet for you. Moving over to the English Championship. Blackburn 0, Coventry 2. Derby 0, Sunderland 1. Hull 1, QPR 2. Middlesbrough 2, West Brom 0. Oxford United 3, Luton Town 2. Swansea 1, Sheffield United 2. Swansea down to 10 men in that game. Watford 1, Preston 2. Millwall 2, Cardiff 2. Sky Bet League 1. Bolton Wanderers 1, Charlton Athletic 2. Peterborough 1, Exeter 1. Wigan 1, Burton 2. Sky Bet League 2. Fleetwood 2, MK Dons 1. Harrogate 0, Colchester 0. National League, Oldham 0, York City 2. National League North, Chester 1, Spennymoor 0. Chorley 0, Oxford City 0. Kidderminster 0, Darlington 1. Scunthorpe 3, Brackley Town 2. English National League South, Boreham Wood 3, Hampton and Richmond 1. Chesham 2, Chelmsford 2. Chippenham 2, Worthing 3. Salisbury 0, Farnborough 0. Farnborough down to 10 men in that match. Slough 2, Torquay United 2. Weymouth 0, Maidstone 1. Weymouth down to 10 men in that match. National League Cup, Aldershot 2, Fulham under-21s 1. Ebbsfleet 1, Nottingham Forest under-21s 1. Ebbsfleet win 2-1 after penalties. Forest Green 4, Blackburn under-20. Rochdale 2, Stoke City under-21s 0. Rochdale down to 10 men in that game. Wealdstone 0, Brighton under-21s 1. Boston United 1, Middlesbrough under-21s 1. Boston United go through 2-1 after penalties. Sutton 2, West Brom under-21s 2. Sutton progress after penalties 3-2. Dagenham and Redbridge 2, West Ham under-21s 0. Gateshead 2, Newcastle under-21s 4. And Tamworth 2, Leeds under-21s 1. Moving on to the NPL Premier Division. Blythe 0, Ashton United 3. Gainsborough 1, Matlock 1. Gainsborough down to 10 men in that match. England, Southern League Premier Central. Hales 0-2, Royston 1. Stourbridge 0, Bedford 1. Southern League Premier South. AFC Totton 1, Frome 1. Plymouth Parkway 0, Hanwell Town 2. Istiman League Premier Division. Hashtag 4, Bognor Regis 2. Whitehawk 2, Lewes 1. EFL Trophy Playoff Match. Leyton Orient 0, Stevenage 1. Stevenage progress. North of the border in Scotland, League 1. Queen of the South 3, Inverness 2. Scotland League 2, Bonnyrigg Rose 2, Spartans 2. And that is all of your football from around the UK and Europe for tonight, the 21st of January 2025. It's a Tuesday, and what a night it's been. What a bizarre evening. When you see some of these goals and the ends to some of the games, which you will do because I'll put highlights to the games in the link, in links to the games in the description. Bizarre evening, a good one as well. We also managed to get in the betting shop with horse racing results from the UK and Northern Ireland tonight, while it was half time. So it's been a busy old stream. Thanks to Empire Maker for joining me. Good to have a chat. And if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, and if you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be superb. 3 stream supporters for tonight: jalexpetproducts.co.uk, heavenlypleasures.co.uk, and removepests.co.uk. Links in the description with the promo codes. Use them on checkout and grab yourself a bargain, get a nice discount. All it takes for me to say is thanks for joining me. If you're watching us on Catch Up, try and get in the live streams, get in the live chat, let us know what your thoughts are in future. You're all welcome, it's a friendly place. But I am Jimmy James. You've been watching Football Special Live. We'll be back tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you all then. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening.